So I'm gonna have to say.
So I can at least get on the game and do my game plan because I'm in a bye week.
Okay.
Right.
All right. I'm
Let
about
me see if I can take this call. This Steve. Hold on 1 second, y'all.
You know what, Coco?
Yeah.
One of y'all I'm on. One of y'all gonna have to share me to the chat. I forgot, man. My videos and stuff. I can't upload it to share it to the chat. I don't know what happened.
Right.
So y'all had to look at my stream, and one of y'all had to share it to the chat. It's up now.
Okay, all right. Let me see if I can get you. Yeah. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, one of y'all got to share my stream, man. For some reason, I can't share nothing to group.
I'm about to look for it now. Yeah, I don't see nothing popped up.
Yeah, when I share it, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I can't share nothing, pictures and nothing.
Yeah, it ain't popping up on mine yet either. You on your YouTube page?
Yeah, I'm on the YouTube page. The stream is up, but I can't share it. One of y'all will have to share it.
Shit, man, gee, some technical. Let me actually go to YouTube. What's your uncle on your YouTube page?
Chuck T. It should be.
YouTube page?
It should be Chuck T. Yeah. Chuck Thomas, one of them.
Oh, okay, this motherfucker put goddamn Chucky and the fucking killer doll on there.
Yeah, it should be Chuck T.
Shit, Chuck is Chuck T or Chuck Thomas? Oh, here you go. I think this is.
Yeah, the red background.
I got some dude playing the guitar, man. Hold on, Chuck.
It got a red background. My pick in a red background.
Hold on,
I don't know what's going on with my shit.
Yeah, I don't see the link. Let me see.
I can't, Nelson, one of y'all gonna have to post it. I can't share to group me. Something going on with my
I need the link. Is it in the chat? Maybe I can copy it.
It ain't in the chat. I can't put it in the chat. Usually C-Ron or somebody put it in there for me.
Chuck, I'm trying to. Hold on, man.
You ain't subscribed to my channel. Go.
I can't even see the trade popping up. Are you already streaming live?
Yeah, go to subscriptions.
Oh, I got it now. Okay, I got it. Okay, yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Maybe I got you on my.
Yeah, he got it in there. All right. Okay, here we go. MML, sorry about the technical difficulties. Unfortunately, I can't share the to group me. But anyway, we're going to do the first episode of the Commish's Corner. You know, we're going to give y'all a chance to interact with the commissioners, give us y'all opinion on some things, what we can do to better the league, go over maybe some rules. Tonight, we got Nitty. Nitty the one created this, I think about 5 years ago or so. It's been a great league. I think this year is the funnest. We got everybody engaged. We got different shows. Nelson, Rose, me and Coach White. We got Ray. We got Dylan. So I think we're doing big things now. But anyway, I'm going to introduce the commissioners. Nitty and Coco. What up, Nitty and Coco? What's going on?
What's going on, Chuck? What's good, Chuck?
What's good? All right, man. We doing the show for the first time. We gonna give the people what they want. Nitty, I would like to start off with you since you the creator of it. You can go ahead. You know, you wrote some stuff down, but go ahead and start off for us.
my man. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate Coco, man, for man, helping this thing, man, do what he do, man. And definitely, man, thanks to all the fellas that's a part of the league, man, because without each one of y'all, man, we ain't where we at. Basically, man, we really doing this, man, to salute everybody in the league, man, the core group, guys, man, that's been rocking for the last, 5 years, man, and just want to let everybody know, man, from, if you joined 5 years ago or if you joined, 2 days ago, man, that, everybody appreciated, man. And, man, I just, like I say again, man, I want to say salute to y'all, man, because, 5 years ago, man, I had actually did some other leagues with, another group of guys that had lasted about, 3 or 4 years, man, and I saw how fun it was, man, to really, play Madden on a different level, man, competitively, but with a group of guys that kind of played the game the same way.
Yeah.
So, so my thing was, man, I wanted to create something that, man, we can basically have as a hobby, man. A lot of us as ex-athletes, so, far as playing hoop and football, some days is over, man. But, for the ones that, I ain't going to say over for everybody, man. A couple of dudes like me and Chuck, he's 50, so,
yeah.
We retired a long time ago. So, but for the guys that really, really like, gaming, on a level that we do, man, super competitive, aggressive, want to win. Man, I wanted to create something, man, that, I could get, 32 dudes to really, participate in, man, and, and have some fun, man, outside of, your normal, 9 to 5.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, personally, I think this is the best season so far since I've been in MML, and I enjoy it. But this year, with the newcomers coming in, we're gonna talk about them. I'm gonna give you a chance to talk about them. I think we added some good guys with the Cowboys, Nelson back, Dylan. Those guys, man, they've been really engaged in the chat. So, I know they're going to have some questions later, too. We got Coco on here. He can talk about them trades. He kind of in between the mood now, so he ain't been on them to the fullest, but he handling that.
I got to apologize, fellas. I just moved into my new place last Saturday, and they want, I can't get Comcast for another 2 to 3 weeks, so I still have access to play my games. I can go to my old house to play, but I haven't had a lot of access to be on the game daily, so I can check everything. So I appreciate everybody keeping me up on the update.
All right,
yeah. Let me know what's going on.
Yeah, we gonna have you back, Coco. Anyway, Nitty, what you want to start off with? You want to talk about new members, or you got something wrote down you want to talk?
Basically, man, I'm definitely gonna touch on that, man. But first, man, like I say, man, I just, my main thing right now, man, is really just giving, all these guys, man, the credit they deserve, man. I know. Man, we done been through a whole lot of relationships, man. We done fought, man, all in fun, man, nothing real, what I'm saying, but all in fun. But, man, I just appreciate everybody, man. And, for one, man, let me salute out these MML champions real quick, man. I know a lot of people may be new to the league.
Oh, yeah, salute them champions.
I want to get man, these champions real quick, man. First off, man, they're not in any particular order, but I'm going to get the first one up to Stevon, man. He was actually the first guy to win the first MML championship, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so he got some bragging rights, man. It's been a lot of people come through here, but that boy got the first trophy, man. So big up to Stevon, man, for getting that. Next, man, I want to say big up, man, to Larry, man.
Yeah, Larry on Mount Rushmore.
It probably was his league in the beginning, man, because the boy didn't lose no games, man. He was probably one of the toughest dudes to play, man, in the early stages. And to this day, he's still probably one of the toughest guys to play. So, man, want to give Larry his props, man. That boy got like 4, let's just say 4.5. I just give him credit for 5, man. Chuck got a big thumb, so he's still big. So we ain't gonna trip on that. But, give Larry credit for them 5 championships, man. And next, man, I'm gotta throw Drew his props, man. Hey, Ryan brought him in the league, man. I don't know where he came from, man, but the dude came in winning. So, I mean, he got his respect like real early, man. I mean, you know, we had some rocky days early, man. You know, like I say again, man, all in fun. But, you know, man, I don't know if it's probably a more competitive dude in the league than him, man. He's definitely the most conceited nigga in the league. But shit, he got every right to do what he do and say what he say.
All right.
I mean, if you want him to shut up, you got to beat him, because other than that, that motherfucker talking every day.
No doubt.
Next, man, hey, I'm gonna throw one of the fellow commissioners, man, some love, man, Coco, man. I really want to say, man, this dude probably was the most consistent dude that I would say from day one. I think probably out of the 40 seasons that we probably played, through a combined 5 Maddens, I gotta say this dude been to the playoffs like every year. He may have missed one if I ain't mistaken, but I want to say he's been there every year. And I'm talking about not every year just playing, but every year with a good record.
Yeah.
He got 3 championships.
I did miss one. I did miss one year. I think
for sure. And on some real stuff, man, I know it's a lot of debates on who had the best run at a championship. I think people forgot that year he had Denver, man, when he came out with that single back wide, man. That dude beat every killer in the league he had in the playoffs that year, man. I mean, it can rival with some of the other ones I've seen, but until somebody proved me wrong, man, I'm going to say that year he won it with Denver when nobody thought he would win it. I think that might have been one of the best runs I've seen.
Well, you know I'm going to give him number 2.
That was the one where Teddy
I think I got the greatest run.
Yeah. He know what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody else gonna remember, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give you credit on that one, man. And you know, too, man. You know, like I say, gotta give Mook his props, man. You know that boy. Put it like this, man. He's a game planner, man. He definitely knows football, man. Front and back, man. Always been, you know, a Madden champion anywhere I done played with him. But, you know, man, he just got that, man. He gonna win by any means necessary. I'm gonna leave that statement as it is. But I tell you what, I ain't never been in the league or, you know, played with nobody that, I mean, he's won in every situation that I done seen, man. And I mean, with 5 ships, hey, man, I mean, he went on a run that, you know what I'm saying, man, he kind of took the mantle. Yeah, you know, he had some love, man, but I would say this, I guess, in any situation, in any franchise, in any league, something got to happen for you to, you know, be successful. But I can't take them ships away from him, them years.
Yeah.
Throw my man Chuck out there, man. Hey, Chuck, man, super competitive, man. Chuck used to be a part of this Indiana gang that was going on. He was from Michigan, but he was in this Indiana gang. So, I mean, for a minute, man, you know, it was almost some Compton shit going on around here, man. It was some Crips and Blood back then going. Chuck hated us. He still hates us. So, Chuck too. But
them Ixty niggas, it's just the water out there. I don't know what it is.
Man, I mean, you know, Chuck, man, I'm going to tell you, though, man, about Chuck, man. I think, man, I feel like, man, I've you know, man, created a real great relationship with this dude, man. I love working with him. And, you know, we see a lot of things alike, man, but, you know, out the box, man, I feel Chuck, man, he's honest, man. He do things the right way. And, I mean, you know, hey, Chuck, my brother, man, and I want to thank Chuck, man, for
I appreciate that, man.
You know, pushing this league, man, in a whole new direction. I mean, you know, you can have a vision on what you want things to be, but you also got to have an engine, man, that'll get you there, man. And I'm telling you, man, Chuck is that engine, man. So big salute to Chuck, man. That's my dude, man.
All right, I appreciate that.
Another champion, man, my man Ray, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, man, Ray, man, that's my guy. I feel about Ray like I do Chuck, man. I feel like, you know, Ray about 6'12", man. That nigga tall as shit, bro.
Ray tall.
My little brother, man. You know,
Hi, girly looking
Ray,
nigga.
man. And he
You my boy, Ray.
Man, I can get a call from Ray anytime, man, except when it's time for a trade. That nigga act like he don't know my motherfucking number, won't pick that phone up. But no, Ray my guy, man. And, you know, man, Ray didn't even play Madden before, you know, we started this league, man. So, you know, man, Ray came in, man, blended in with the fellas, man. And I felt like, you know, even though Ray's from Cali, he lives in Michigan, man. We adopted Ray, man. So, you know, Ray our brother, man. So
yeah, Ray was the youngest for a minute.
Man. That's my name. Let me see. Who else got a ship, man? I don't want to leave nobody out in here. I mean, I know I got one. I ain't gonna talk about mine, man. But you know, I'm just glad to have one. If I don't win nothing else, man, I mean,
That's it. That's C-Vine. You left out C-Vine. Did you say something about C-Vine?
No, C-Vine was the first one I talked about.
Oh, okay.
I left out one of his shifts because he a two-time champion, but he definitely got the first one. So, you know, C-Vine, you know, he definitely he was close to that Mount Rushmore, man, and he didn't quite make it because I don't think he had enough shifts. But,
yeah.
You know, he definitely the first champion, man, so we can't take nothing away from him. And from that, man, you know, I'm gonna pass it on back to you, Chuck, man. But I just wanted to first, man, salute them champions, man, and then I'll get, you know, to the other guys, you know, as we go along. But
all right.
Go ahead, Chuck. I'll turn it back.
Yeah, well, you know, now what I want to do, man, the big part of the show I want to get to, you know, me personally, I think everybody hates the commissioners. so I want to give them a chance, either post in the chat something they feeling, or, you know, give me a call. We'll put you on the air. You can ask us. It's open. Anything you want to ask us about the league, if you got something you want to say, a question. I know trades is a big thing. Everybody wants them unlimited trades. Personally, it'll never happen. And the injuries, everybody want them injuries off. That ain't gonna never happen. You niggas got to remember, this is a dictatorship. It is not a democracy. But anyway, you can still ask the question. Nelson say rule adjustments. Anything we can vote on. Ain't no voting, nigga. Period. It's the dictatorship. Nigga, you Coco, y'all want to speak on the voting? We discussed that before the year. So Nelson asks, what can we do about rule adjustments and voting on them?
You want to take that, Coco, or you want me to grab it?
I mean, it ain't really nothing about no voting. It's all up to the commission. We put the rules out there for a reason. If you can't follow the rules, then it's just, I mean, the rules is rules. We set them out there and put a guideline, and we trying to stick to them.
Exactly. That's how I feel, too. We put the rules out there. I think we got the rules pretty much tight. I'm not saying in the future the three of us won't ever get together and go over them, but me personally, I don't think voting is the way. You get these guys an inch, they want to take a mile. That's just what they do. They gonna find everything possible. But he say, as we learn the game, rules are adjustable to ensure everything. That's all I can see on there. So, you know, I can't see the whole thing on the chat when they write a thing. I only can see a little of it. But what you say, Nettie, about rules and adjustments?
I mean, man, you know, you know, man, I'm gonna say I'm with y'all, man, because what I think people don't know, man, is that in these off season, man, we put a lot of man hours, man, trying to craft these rules, man. So, you know, everybody can play the game, man, and have fun with it. And I mean, it's like, I don't even think we can have enough rules, man, because I know it's leagues out there, man, that's got 20, 30 rules, man, and it's so hard to even monitor all of this stuff, because you got to think, man, we just like y'all, we playing the game at the same time. Yeah. So a lot of the stuff, man, we don't see unless it's something that happens to us or we get that phone call, you know, about somebody doing one thing or the other, you know. And, you know, just to, you know, give y'all a little bit more insight on, you know, just the league in general, man. I mean, we try to design the league, man, so you can play the way that you want to play, man. We really don't have a lot of restrictions, man. I mean, we let you, you know, play the game, you know, with whatever playbook you want. Your style is fine. We put the brakes on things that would cause the game to crash, like, trying to hurry up offense too much because the system can't handle it. The punt rule, things like that, just to keep the gameplay, fair and competitive, man. Because, you get some guys out there, they would go on it for, a 4th and 50, from the other person's 1 yard line if you let them.
But exactly.
It just takes the realness out the game, and that's kind of one of the reasons why we play the game on stimulation, because even though we know it's a video game, we definitely wanted to mimic all the rules that the real game has. So I really think we crafted it to the point where really, man, it's almost nothing to vote on. Definitely, I feel like, if it's a real suggestion that can benefit the league, I think that's the better way to go about it. And then, between us, man, we can discuss it. And, it's always either going to be, a yes or no vote, or it's just going to be all even, because, it's 3 people making these decisions.
Yeah.
So, even though I may like somebody else may not. And, then we got a tiebreaker. So I think we covered everything, but we definitely want to hear what y'all got to say on certain issues that y'all feel that we can improve on, man. And if y'all got those questions, man, if you can't put them on actually this live stream, man, throw them in the chat and y'all can catch them out the chat.
Yeah, you can throw them in the chat. You can give me a call. My number is in the chat. If you got anything you want to say, you want to talk about trades, I think trades are been pretty much fair. A couple of people had to go back. We made them make some changes to trade. Dylan say practice injuries are a big deal with a lot of people. My take on that is that it's the NFL, injuries happen. I like it because it make you GM. You're going to have injuries. Build up your backups and play. Right now, I got a game tonight, and my top two receivers are out in my right tackle. So I got to adjust, man. I got to go out there and play. And I like the injuries like they are, practice injuries and all. Y'all want to touch on that?
I think it's great for really too. Like I said, injuries happen regardless on if they're in practice and in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to keep the game as authentic as possible. It's just more of a strategy to me. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize what you have and what you don't need to practice with.
Yep, exactly. You was gonna say something, Nitty?
I had a few injuries. They weren't major injuries. They were second stringers, but I still had injuries. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I was fortunate enough not to have a major injury, but there's still plenty of season left, so you never know what can happen towards the end of the season or playoffs. And at this point, if you change it now, there's people who are already mad because they lost people. So what's the point of changing it now?
Oh yeah, let me say this: we will never change rules during the season. If we did make rule changes and we got together and talked, it would be after the season going into the next season. I like sim mode. Ain't nobody crying about sim mode, but I think that was a good choice. Like Coco said, I want to keep it as authentic as possible with the injuries, penalties, so go ahead, Nitty. You was going to say something?
Yeah, man. You know what, man? I'm a side with the field in a way, because I understand where they're coming from, and this is a point that I kind of looked at, and y'all can agree to disagree, but coming into this year, or let me go back. Prior to this year, the XP threshold on default is 100.
Yeah.
That's the default setting. The maximum setting is 300. Mm-hmm. So prior to this Madden, I would always put the XP halfway for every player. That allowed players to build,
Hell nah, Nitty. I don't agree with that, Nitty. You used to have it at 300.
What made the other seasons, I would say, probably not as even is because There were loaded draft classes that we download.
Yeah,
I admit to that. It was loaded draft classes, which, some rookies came in with X factors, and then on top of, XP being right there in the middle without injuries and different things like that really affecting the game like they affecting it now.
Yeah.
It caused a lot of, at one point we probably, I think, Coach White had, counted out, it might have been, 100 X Factor players, which, at the time, I was like, wow, people complaining, but in reality, he had a realistic and a true statement. It made a lot of sense.
Hey.
But getting back to this,
hold on, y'all can't come. Hold on, Nitty. I'm doing the show. Y'all can't come over here.
I know you ain't about to show that title.
We on camera. All right, y'all interrupting. We have. Sorry about that, MML. We having production issues. Y'all gonna have to be quiet.
I know you ain't about to show that.
All right, go ahead, Nitty.
So getting back to the injuries and the XP where I'm leading to, because this is a new system and they have a new injuries that are happening not only in the game but at practice, and now that the XP is low, it's almost to a point where you can't really build these players the way that you want to build them. And the reason why I say that is I'm almost getting to the point where I might not even practice my starters none in the season for the fear that they may get hurt, and the reward is only a little XP in practice that you get. So I'd rather have my players for the game like he is than practicing the pass and then he come up with a bum shoulder like what happened to me yesterday.
Yeah.
So my suggestion would be for next season, and this is only a suggestion, and and this could be a voting point like Nelson was talking about. My thing would be to raise the XP slightly, keep the injuries on practice and everything like they are, and now you can be a better GM to understand that if I do train my player, heavy in practice, I do have a chance to building, but at the same time, I can also sit them and, it basically balances it out, because right now the XP is low. So if I go in and train my star player and he get hurt for 200 XP, it really wasn't worth the practice time that I put in him. I might as well just let him go in the game, without no practice and play the game and get my XP that way. And if he get hurt on the field, so be it. I'd rather for him to get hurt on the field, scoring a touchdown and tackling somebody, than to get hurt in practice, without no pads on. So, because this is something new, I think that's something that, we can revisit when the season over with.
I personally like it where it's at. Go ahead, Coco.
I was gonna say I agree with you on the XP, but I still think the injuries for the and the practice should be just part of the game. Like I said.
Yeah, that should definitely.
So.
Hang there, and he can't make it to the next game.
So both of y'all feel the XP should be 150.
So look at it in this situation. Say you got a young quarterback that's got low XP. He already is going to take a long time to build, which I agree with that. It should take him a longer time to build.
Yes.
But if you're scared that he's going to get hurt, or you know what I'm saying, it's like is the risk worth the reward of practicing real hard to only get, a touch of XP, or should you just don't even practice him at all and say, hey, I'm just going to throw you in the game, get it on the field, get it out the mud.
I'm throwing them on the field.
Get it out the mud. I'm scared to practice right now.
I practice in half pads and I split they reps. All my players, they practicing. Period. If they get hurt, they get hurt. That's why I gym for. As far as the XP,
I do split reps and I do
yes, the QB should. Well, QB, we put our QB with the red shirt on, so he ain't gonna get hurt. But anyway, the XP man, the XP, I ain't for moving the XP because it created a problem in years past, man. Especially, but we did have that the imported drafts where guys, you get a guy who was 72. and by the end of the season, he a 90 rated X Factor. And then teams was all jacked up. We had 200 X Factors. That's why I'm not for moving it up. I'm not.
No, but I mean, I guess what I'm getting at, and I agree with you. I agree with you on that note. But what I'm saying is, if I'm not saying like jack the XP up, I'm just saying get it to a point to where it's a reward for practice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a reward for practice, but it's also a risk because let's just say if the XP is at a nice level, you may be practicing this week and semi for 2 weeks, and and it's a gamble if you want to, practicing. Because right now this is like I say, man, by it being a new system and a new way to do it, I mean, I'm cool with whatever, but I'm kind of speaking for the people on this one. Because we definitely not turning it off. But I think if we adjust it to the point to where, now you really got to, is it worth me, training, my X Factor quarterback before the playoffs, or should I just don't do nothing? You know what I'm saying? Like, all that's going to make a difference. Trying to build a player, because the older players, the way the XP is, you can't build them right now. Like, you have players that's got XP that's maybe, let's just say, I'm going to say like 16,000 and up. You may get 1 point from that player all season because the XP is so low. Which, I mean, and that's cool. That's the way everybody wants it. But, I understand where they're coming from. So, if one of them want to call you, man, and get a, piece on it, man, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. We could revisit that, but personally, myself, I vote against it. That if anything, the absolute highest I would ever go is 150 because that's half. But personally, I think we should leave injuries. I think we should leave all settings what it is right now. We shouldn't touch them. Like, it's going smooth. I mean, just people getting hurt. But,
you know what I'm saying? Like, this gives you a chance that you got your guys. You either have to draft guys to be X Factors, or you just have to just build from what you have. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it so you don't have so many extra weapons on the field.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I definitely do. That's
you got to get it out the mud.
And it got all young people because I didn't want to be in a situation where knowing that the XP is where it's at, I can't build nothing old. Whatever you got that's old, that's what they're gonna be until they walk off your squad or hit you in that next meeting and say, hey, you lose another game, we quit. Right. What's Nelson's question?
Hold on, he said.
Hey, Nelson, if you want to call
no one is really missing long. Hey, and Nelson is right. Nelson say no one is really missing longer than 1 week. On my team, nobody, like my two receivers out, but they out for a week. Actually, my right tackle only out for a week. I do got a D tackle that's out for 4 weeks, but that's my only major injury. Really, that's why I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because people not out so far, they ain't out the whole season. I mean, you out a week or two, so the injury thing, I don't think we should change at all. If everybody want to boost the X, if everybody want to boost.
I didn't look at that because actually my guy did get injured in practice and he was out 1 week. So is that the threshold for a practice injury 1 week?
You never know. It just
you never know, yeah.
It can vary because I heard some people talk about a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? I had a dude that was a second stringer, but he was out for 4 or 5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So
from a practice injury?
Yeah. It just depends on.
Okay. Damn.
Twins say Julio just got hurt for him for 5 weeks.
You just randomly pick somebody at a time, and you never know who it's gonna be, type of thing.
Yeah.
Because they fucking with me right now, and I ain't appreciating it.
I was doing good.
The new scenarios in there, I got to talk to y'all about something that just happened on my team, too. I'll wait till we get off the call because I got to figure stuff. I don't want everybody talking to John because I just went on there like, what the hell just happened? So, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But, yeah.
Got you.
I'm enjoying the league. And I know, like I said, I'm new to this commissioner, and I learned real quick that everybody is ass. They be getting mad about silly shit.
Yeah. Oh, they'll come at you.
As a commissioner, that you start to dislike motherfuckers. You know
they'll
what I'm
come at you. These niggas done added gray hair to my head. I tell you that.
I had to adapt.
Yeah, they come at you. It's something.
I ain't gonna say names, but a couple people was almost booted in the second.
Oh yeah, just to put that out there, we booting y'all asses this year. Y'all better chill out. We ain't playing none of that shicey. I let people talk stuff. I enjoy people talk stuff. Sometimes it go farther than I think it should. But me personally, I ain't gonna disrespect you till you disrespect me. If you got a problem with me, call me old, black, senile. I don't care about that. When you get to calling me bitches and hoes, that like bothers me because I just don't call people that. That we grown men at the end of the day, man. Now some people play. I got friends we play like that, but I don't know you niggas. You can't disrespect me like that. It don't sit right with my spirit. I be wanting to choke some of these niggas, man.
Once you get disrespectful, you gotta return the favor.
You gotta return the favor, man. I just don't. You'll never see me just straight off have a disagreement with somebody and get to call them a bitch or a hoe.
I'm glad that y'all can see what's going on, man. Because early on, man, it was hard to play and do it all, man. I was arguing with a different motherfucker every 5 minutes, man. So. That was tough, man. So I wanted somebody else to take some of these arguments away from me. So I was like, hey, I need some help, man. This ain't no joke. But no, man. But overall, man.
Overall, I like it. I pretty much like everybody. Some niggas irritating to me, but DK. But other than that, sorry about that, DK. Yeah, DK. But I don't know the man. But everybody. I pretty much get along with everybody, man. Some people, like you say, Nitty, I done built like friendships with people in there, man. Just over this game, So I pretty much like everybody in the league, man. And like I say, I'm having more fun this year than I ever had just because of these shows and people doing their thing. What Dylan did the other day when he broke down them wins and losses in opponent's record, I thought he pulled something out the bag with that one, man. That was dope.
Yeah, I did like that. Big salute, man. I didn't respect the fact that he had Derrick Henry at the fourth spot on the MVP. But it's okay. Listen, I started off slow. I had a bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to let y'all know that now. But wait till I get on track. Y'all going to really see.
Yeah, I call him. That's Officer Hoyt.
That's what's up, man.
It's his training day.
Let me piggyback on that, man. I'm like you, Chuck, man. I think, I didn't know how this was gonna kick off, man. We had the COVID thing. We actually was able to get a break, man, that we really hadn't had since we started, man. We usually play this thing from August to August, man. But because of the new system. And, partially COVID, man, everybody had a chance to actually, man, take a break after being cooped up in the house for a year.
Yeah, that helped me.
I think really, man, that gave everybody a refresh, man. And I will agree with you, man. This probably the most fun I've had since we started. And we just getting started. And, just to, go back to Dylan and them, man, Dylan, Harold, John, he was new from last year.
Who was Harold?
Definitely glad Nelson back. That John is the one that's got, the Vikings. Glad he back.
Yeah, Black Mamba.
Man, I just, man, thank y'all, man, for really, man, putting, what y'all put in the league, man. And, just seemed like, everybody been here forever. So, the main thing, man, I think, we could just keep this core group together, man, and really, bring in quality people, man, to pick these other teams up. And, man, we just build, it's really, man, at the end of the day, man, I think we done really built a family of dudes that, like I say, man, we all different, but, it's a ton of respect in here, even off the game, probably no respect during the game, you know what I'm saying, but really, man, between phone calls you may have with, you know, these different guys, man, you know, throughout the, you know, season, throughout the years, you know, people have been through different, you know, situations, you know, in life, man, and you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, you got 31 brothers in here, man. That at the end of the day, I think if you really needed them, man, they would, you know, they would be there for you, man. So that's the most I get out of this, man. Is you know, it's more of a brotherhood. I look at it like, you know, just like a small fraternity, man. Just cool dudes, man, and you know, that's what I love about it the most, man.
Yeah.
So, I want to thank all y'all for that, man.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, you know what I would like to do though? Like, you know, on Chuck and the Coach, you know, we ask the tough questions. You know, I would like for one of these niggas to ask us a tough question. You know, say what they want to say. You know, behind closed doors, you know, I be hearing stuff about shady trades and you know, well you know, I want them to ask a tough question.
Friends out here, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got put on court.
You know, they kick you down when you you know, when you ain't looking.
Nitty didn't appreciate that I said he won't make the playoffs. Oh, well, they hung up. Well, Nitty hung up, fellas. But yeah, all right. Good question. I think he gonna call me back. Good question, Nelson. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Those guys got. Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, good question. Both of y'all. I'm gonna get to that. Let me call Nitty back though. Nitty.
Please leave your message.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about that. We had a slight technical problem. He'll probably be calling me back in a minute. But we kicked those guys out, man, because it was too much. Nitty.
All right.
All right, I don't know what happened. Anyway, we got two questions, Nitty.
Yeah, you got the big ass thumbs, man.
The two questions that I'm gonna go over right quick. They want to talk about why them guys get kicked out the league, and they want to talk about.
Okay.
Damn, I forgot the second question. I am 51 now. I forgot about the second question. Oh, Dylan wanted to talk about the past dirt. Okay, the first we kicked them guys out, man, because behind closed doors we did some investigating, and it was just too much for them guys bringing stuff in the lead about them not playing their games. So we didn't want to get in the playoffs and, you know, not know if those guys were actually playing their game. So we had to let them go. Face, we actually liked Face and didn't want to have to put him out. But we had to too, and Zach brought too much drama in there. Then with Rook, you know, Rook betting 25,000 or whatever, and it was some rumblings about him not playing games. We just a simple league with you know, everybody about the same level, good players. We don't want any of that to creep on into the league again, man. So they had to go. As far as past dirt, you know, it's been so much past dirt in MML. I ain't gonna say no names, Dylan, but it was at one point. That's when we first started, though. People was buying players and it was all kind of crazy stuff. So, Nitty, you want to say something about past aggressions or them guys you put out? Stop bringing white boy. Twins say stop
like
bringing Zach in.
Like I say, man, we done, you know, man, we done. Like I say, man, there's been a lot of relationship testing here, man, and you know, at the end of the day, man, it's like when you dealing with so many people. Like I say, I had a lot coming at me, man. It's hard to please 31 people, man, and please yourself at the same time. So it's not easy, man, and so. You know, man, yeah, it was tough, but you know, as far as that, you know, what Chuck was talking about with those guys, man, it was just me protecting everybody's money. You know, it ain't like they playing for, $1,000, out of one person's pocket, but at the same time, I don't want nobody to lose $1 because of something going on the outside. Like if somebody losing here, at the end of the day, man, you want to respect every champion, give them his money, give them his trophy, and we keep competing and move on. I don't want, I'm playing a certain guy all season, and then we get to the playoffs, I'm playing, somebody he done found off the street that on a whole nother level, and it's all this work for nothing. Man, we put a lot of time in this, man. And at the end of the day, man, we doing this for fun, man. It's a hobby. So it's like, if you really want to cheat to win, it's like, is this really the place for you? No. If we find out, man, we ain't going to deal with you. Now, we have gave guys multiple chances to correct some wrongs. And,
we have. I will say this.
And come back with something else. So, hey,
I will say this. I'm going to stir some shit up. I will say three previous co-commissioners done been, caught in violation of the league rules. I ain't gonna put their name out there. And Crying Ryan actually say I didn't get better till I became a commissioner. So so he think I'm doing something.
Yeah.
But everybody know the past, Dirt, but this fine. And we get everybody cool.
All the money at, man, and sometimes people get sticky hands, I guess. Well, hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but
at the end of the day, man, I try to be honest with everything, man. Like, I'm not gonna take $1 or a dime from nobody, and man, I do this, man, because I love doing it, man. So I put a lot of time. So one thing I ain't gonna do, man, is waste my time. That's why, man, not only do we have the money, man, you see that championship trophy sitting on Chuck,
oh, yeah, baby.
I mean, he got that, man. He ain't got that money no more. You can he done spent the money on Ripple or something. I don't know. Or you need to go get some Grecian pie, but at number 5, but he got that damn trophy. So at the end of the day, man, that's what we playing for, man. If you get one of them, man, I mean, it's a different room you get to go in, and it's a whole bunch of people.
They can never take this away from me. No matter what they say, they can't take this, baby. I won that.
That's definitely well earned.
Man.
So yeah, but I'm
questions on, fella.
they ain't coming with Nelson. Nelson and Dylan only want to come with questions. I thought it was gonna be a little more rowdier than this, but I will say I'm looking forward to these next 5-6 games. It's gonna determine all, and I really can't wait for the playoffs, man. My personal feeling is that on the AFC side or the NFC side, any one of the 5 or 6 teams on each side can come out of their conference and win it all, man. On the NFC, I'm gonna give a slight edge to Drew and Larry because they playing the best right now, but and Dylan right there too. But playoff football and some of them new guys will see when they really start getting. I answer that when they really start getting in the playoffs, it changed, man. So I can't wait for the playoffs. But Dylan asked Nitty, when will the pot size be revealed? How the pot looking? What we gonna do with that?
I mean, basically, man, we got how many people in the league? 20.
I think 27.
Right?
Oh yeah, DL came back 28.
So with 28, I mean, you basically the pot size basically is the winners. The winners are basically going to split $1,000 if they choose to. I mean, that's how it's been going. Basically, getting to the Super Bowl can get you $500 from each side, I guess, unless somebody want to be stingy and do the play for the what was the split?
Was it 6?
Split
was it
800
6-4?
to 200. It was 8-2, but we can leave that to the guys that get there because it only matters to the 2 guys who get there. But I mean,
yeah, usually they split.
I would just say, like in the last 3 to 4 or 5 Maddens, basically the champions have been splitting $1,000.
Yeah.
We were at a time giving money for the division winners. That's still a possibility because the trophy alone is like $130. So basically, when you add everything up with what we got, you know, we take the pot money out, get a division winners, you know, something, whatever that split may be after the trophy is bought.
So we are giving
the pot, but the pot is always going to be the $1,000 split, you know, regardless, and the rest of the money will go to the division winners. And the trophy. That's where the money goes.
Okay, so we giving division winners something this year.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we used to do, you know, playoff teams and stats when, you know, we had a full league and, you know, we had different, you know, Russian titles, just something that was, you know, that could add to it. But, you know, with CPU teams being in there, which now they tough, so you can't really count that. But, you know, I mean, the best thing I would say to do would be, you know, the pot money, the $1,000 split, the trophy, and I would say division winners, you know, anywhere from like, $20 to $35, you know, for each division winner. I think that's kind of like the area we're in. Once all the money get in and we got a full account and the cash app is there, then I'll determine it like that. But no sooner than everything's over, I mean, everybody get paid out as quickly as they put it in. I don't hold nobody's money. I mean, the winners get it, and we move on to the next season. So, you know, that's the pot for the guys that, you know, are new to the league and don't know what's going on.
All right, Cole Kelly asks, what's your power rankings? Cole Kelly, we know you playing good, but we're not going to do power rankings on this show. We just going to go over the league, you know, say a few things, take a few questions about the league. What can we do to make it better? If anybody got some gripes or concerns or, you know, that's basically what we doing on this show. On the other shows, Nelson and them need to name their show. I think Ray and them got, I forgot what Ray and them show. They got a name for their show, him and Dylan. But Nelson and them
Post your name.
Yeah, they need to post their name. Dylan, post your name for the show. I know it, I forgot. It ain't first take, I don't think.
Y'all, man. Salute to Dylan and Ray and, you know, drunk ass Winston and Nelson.
Yeah. Who was that, Rose?
For doing their show.
Rose, my dude, though. Y'all don't know Rose done. Rose,
Madden
my dude.
from the streets, you know, Madden from the gutter. That's the name of y'all show. From the gutter to the field. You know, I ain't got a name, shit. Pay me later.
Chuck and the coach, I forgot Dylan and them, but Nelson them need to get a name. Yeah, we ain't doing no power.
Man, y'all show is dope, though, man. Y'all show is dope, man. And boy, man, that Coach White, man, he had me feeling some kind of way. And fuck Chuck too, because Chuck said some bad shit about me, man, and I lost this week, so I gotta eat it. Motherfucker told me I was in the playoffs, so
that's Dylan and them. Dylan and them name him and Ray between the lines with Stephen Ray Smith and Dylan Kellerman. I forgot about that.
Hey, that ain't a good look. They broke up, man.
Yeah, they did break up.
Y'all doomed from the start, man. Y'all might want to be Starkey and Husher, Ebony and Ivory or some shit.
If anybody see crying Ryan, tell him I'm looking for him.
Look, hey, I got a prediction, though, man.
You got a prediction?
Man, I think somebody new that ain't never won a ship gonna win it this year, man.
Do you? I
actually think somebody gonna come out the rumble.
You know what? I will say this, man. I will say somebody here a great interview. Cole Kelly, if you can, I would like to talk to Cole Kelly. Cole Kelly done just came out of nowhere and he talk more shit than anybody in the chat. Cole Kelly want to be number one in the
motherfucking nigga.
He bought me a hot $75 too. I roll with Cole Kelly about C-Von bum ass. C-Von, I'm gonna tell y'all though, y'all heard it here first. I just gifted C-Von with a better quarterback. So it's a trade in the works.
Now you bullshit.
I done gifted C-Von with a better quarterback. It's a trade in the works. You heard it here first on the Commish's Corner.
Hey, Coco, I think you need to block that, dog. That motherfucker fishy as red lobster right now. Shit. I think you need to go out. I think you need to go do something about that.
I'm still trying to figure out the one with this damn kicker trade.
We made them send it back. They redid it. Oh yeah, they was both about to get suspended. You know, we gotta take DK with a grain of salt, man. DK the worst GM in the history of MML, man. So we knew it was gonna be him first. He was gonna be the first one to make the craziest trade, and it happened. I missed out on PT getting suspended first, but I damn sure didn't miss out DK doing the worst trade first.
Hey man, I ain't gonna even comment on that, man.
You know, everybody know that.
Got a limit. That's all I gotta say. Well, come on, man. They bring new questions, man.
I know they ain't.
Y'all got the opportunity to say what y'all want to say, man. Y'all got to say something out here, man.
Dylan, you ain't shit. I'll be back for you, Officer Hoyt. It's your training day. We setting your ass up. You think you doing good? Not, Dylan. You heard it here first. You ain't shit, Dylan. All right, Cole Kelly. Cole Kelly, you ain't shit either. I'm gonna keep it real. Thanks for lending me that money though. But you got a question. Cole Kelly got a question. Blank Dylan in time. I got a couple of blank tombstone. I don't know what that means, Cole Kelly. Get your answers together. Larry, is Larry out there? Larry, you got any questions? I don't see Larry. Larry might be at work. Rose, I thought Rose would have some questions. I don't know if Rose out there. I don't know where Rose from. Hold on, let me call Rose.
I found out he worked for the fans.
Hold on, let me try to get Rose on the line, man. Let me try to get Rose on the line. I don't know if Rose listening.
What up?
My guy, what up, Rose? Rose, you on the Commish's corner, baby. It's me, Nitty, and Coco, the trade guy. You got something you want to talk about, Rose?
What you say? What happened now?
You on the phone with all the Rose, my dude. You on the phone with all the commissioners, Rose. What's up? You got any tough questions you want to ask? You want to, say something about the league?
We're in a live commissioner show right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me stir some shit up. Hey, man, I smell alcohol, nigga. Hey, you gotta get this nigga to the Betty Ford clinic real quick. Spend this motherfuckers for drinking. Man, they need to say, hey, Chuck, y'all need to send Nitty go backdoor people.
Nitty done backdoor somebody. Yeah, Coco. Coco. I'm a commiss. Yeah, they say Nitty done backdoored your son, Coco. That's a tough question. You want to speak on that, Coco?
Now, I mean, I talked to my son. He said he was blowing his whole team up, so I couldn't hate on him. He actually was the one who pursued the trade.
All right, you ain't had nothing to do with that, did you, Coco?
Hey, for that first 48, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, now the transcript is out. You know what I'm saying? You and your Kim had me all in court for nothing. Y'all see how I walked up on this nigga. I'm glad. Hey, of course you're gonna walk out with a judge in your pocket. Hey, it ain't a judge I know that'll let you fuck over his son. I can tell you that. I was like, man, I'm like, shit, you could have traded him to me. I'd have gave him somebody else. Fuck, you gonna let somebody else get it? We supposed to keep it in the family. Hey, but since we on that. Since we on that, how you end up getting Barkley, bro? Oh yeah, I gave up Hollywood, Shaquille Griffin, and a 93 speed 3.6.
Whoa!
I mean, what I heard y'all had my man in the corner with 2 Rugers. Oh no, you inside man, you was outside man. Hey, you did. Ooh, get over here.
took his soul.
Hey, I heard y'all really strong arm, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I went for a peasant, man. Y'all got to do first pick. I mean, you gotta explain that. Give me the philosophy out of that, you know, how that deal went down. Because that's the main job shit. I seen that.
That's what we gonna do. We gonna call some niggas and ask about these trades they done did.
Oh, talking about the varsity deal?
Twin, one of them twin niggas. Don't know which one, don't care. They say you a bum, Rose. One of them twin niggas. But
Hey, Chuck. Hey, tell that bum I got 50. My record be better than his record.
You heard that, twin. He say, Sim, how is the Broncos undefeated? He can't break a C4. His record is what it say it is, Cole Kelly. He's 6-0. We can't hate on it. I think he a fraud too. I think it's gonna show up in the end. But he's 6-0. He playing good.
I got a question for Nelson, man. So I don't know. Everybody hating on Nelson's 5-0 record.
Everybody hating on that record.
Nelson ain't make the schedule, man. But he get that. He didn't make the schedule. You got to get Nelson his credit, man. Nelson came in and man,
he winning. He's 6-0.
He did his thing, man. I mean, hey, you got to respect it, man. Big shout out to Twin, though, man. I think he had the biggest win of the day, man.
He did.
Like I told him, even though I wasn't surprised he won that game because he knows how to play Bosco good. I just think, man, that Tom Brady trade, man, you know, he hasn't lost a game since he made that deal.
He ain't.
Hey, man,
you know, so for people, no, listen to me. For people who, you know, question people trades and what they think valuable to other people.
Yeah,
this is a perfect example.
That's
man,
what's tough. Yeah.
You know, you got to let people build the way they build because he saw value in the dude that, you know, everybody else was basically, you know, degrading because of his age. But hey, I ain't seen nothing but dots in the rain today, man. That boy pulled off passes that I ain't really seen too many quarterbacks pull off. I'm talking about like pinpoint accuracy on the glove passes, and he pulled that game out. That was a big game for him.
He done won 3 straight, I think.
So salute, man. Salute, Twin, man. You came a long way, bro. We gotta get, you know, my man. We gotta get Vic in the win column, man. I think he over there struggling. I think Vic's the only guy that ain't got to win. So,
yeah, the over and under Vic
man,
was.
If you have work, you want to chime in, man.
Vic chime in, man. Vic don't holler at me like he used to, though. He might be working a lot, but Vic, the over and under of Vic, for Vic was 2 games, so he right on course. Holler at your boy. I tried to get a trade out of him. This nigga ain't even responded to me. He told me, I'll see you in the morning. I ain't heard from Vic.
Hey, Coco, man. Chuck ain't got no feelings.
It was 2 games. I'm sorry.
Hey, Chuck, let me dislocate this trailer real fast.
All right, Rose. It was good talking to you.
You can't fuck with a dude drinking time, man. Right. He ain't trying to get what you talking about. He trying to get drunk.
Let me see who else. I want to see who. I want somebody. I ain't gonna stir the pot. I was like, I'm gonna stir the pot, man.
Stir the pot, shit. Call them up. This is the time for them to do what they got to do.
Stir the pot. Let me call who? Let me call. I'm trying to stir the pot. I'm trying to make the show go platinum on the first. Who can I call in there? Let me see. You know the truth. I don't know who. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if he asks.
Hello.
Larry, you at work still?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
I was trying to call you, Larry. I got the commissions on the phone. I wanted to see if you had anything to say about the way the league going, if you had any concerns or anything.
No, I don't have no concerns, man. I'm winning right now.
You winning right now, so you feel real cocky. We was talking about you early. Nitty gave you a shout out for being at the beginning of the league, when the league was correct, when you became Larry Legend. Right now, you just Larry. But when you was Larry Legend and won all them championships, we just want you to know you got a shout out, man. And we appreciate you being in the league.
Because I know he talk shit about me, so shit, let him go ahead and say what he got to say.
Larry ain't gonna talk no shit to you.
That's why he called me. I want to hear what he got to say.
Larry ain't gonna talk no shit to you. Larry a humble guy.
I told Chuck, man, I'm like, man, we had a split. Me and Nitty had a split after that incident with the commission that was cheap. He felt a certain way. I felt a certain way. I kind of felt like, you attacked me because when I made a comment in the chat, it instantly went to me. It was like, well, when Cat said he was cheap, I took up with him. But, when Cat said I was cheap, I showed all my receipts, So, we had a little disagreement, and ever since then, we don't really talk. But,
what you got to say about that, man?
Hey, you know what, man? I'm gonna say this, man. That's a new one to me on that, man, because I mean, to me, I don't think, for me, on my end, I don't think that's where the issue was at, man. I mean, maybe that took it over the top for you, man, but I think the situation where when me and John Ray got into it and he was in your division and he got kicked out the league and Mook brought in Young Dog, I thought you put that on me as bringing him in, and I didn't even know the dude. And what was crazy was I felt that you got mad. It seemed like you thought I personally brought him in and put him in your division to beat you, when that wasn't the case. I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't even know my man. You know what I'm saying? Because right then, when that went down, that's when I got a call from you that day when you told me that this was your last season, you wasn't playing no more. Well, so, like, ever since then, and going back to what, I'm gonna give you what it is, because we never talked about it, so it's a good time to put it out there. At the time when that stuff was going on, when I was trying to explain to you what you didn't know, John Ray was trying to get you suspended because at that point you wasn't streaming your game. So the game plan for him was to let you win about, 8 games and then, go to the league with it and say, hey, them games don't count. So even with that all in there and then John Ray doing the stuff that he did, we got into it. So I just got him out the league because I wasn't going to be arguing with him. And when that happened, that's when, Young Dog came into the league. And then I think from there, as far as what I saw, that's when it got sour. But to me, it was like, I thought you got mad at the wrong dude. It was like you and Mook was cool, but that's the dude who brought him in to kill your run. And I thought you put that on me, and I didn't even know my man.
Well, first off, I never said anything about Young Dog because I never knew him. The problem that I had with you is that you was going back and forth with John Ray. And while you was going back and forth with John Ray, once John Ray got on your nerves, then he got upset. Like, he was going to throw him out. Thing about that is, you as the commissioner, you are supposed to be held to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? You the one that decides the rules, you the one that enforces it. So, you going back and forth with somebody, and then he decided to keep it going. You decided to say, well, I don't want to play this game no more. Well, you started the game, you opened up the Pandora's box. So that's why I say, whenever a commissioner is a commissioner, this is just my personal opinion. I don't know how the other guys feel about it. Y'all should be held to a certain standard because y'all enforce the rules, meaning that whenever y'all get mad, somebody has to go. Whenever they get mad, they just have to deal with it. So, while you was getting upset and you kicked him out of the league, I felt like that was wrong. So, it didn't have anything to do with Young Dog. It just had something to do with you flexing your power.
All right.
That was the only problem I had with that.
That was good. It's good that y'all hashed that out. Now y'all probably can work on that and let all that stuff be bygones. We gotta a 3-minute time limit, Larry. That was good. Okay. I got to take. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, then. All right. Go ahead.
Hey, listen to me. It's like this, bro. Hey, I respect what you saying. And yeah, man, it was totally different back then. That's why I say now, man. I mean, I'm having fun, but at the same time, you know, man, I never, disrespected.
Hold on for just a second. The only problem I had with Young Dog was when he quit on me. The rule was you lose that game and you lose the game in the following week. But y'all didn't enforce that rule, and y'all allowed him to get the playoffs. Now I don't mind losing because I done made a lot of Super Bowls and I done lost a lot of Super Bowls. That's just part of the game. You can win, you lose. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the day. That's one of the reasons why I don't get in the chat and I don't talk a lot of trash, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you got to be able to lose. You got to be able to win. You got to be able to lose. So I've never had a problem with losing. Matter of fact, my funnest year in the league was when I went 5-11, because I was losing and I was really trying to get to the playoffs, but I was losing every game. But I was more focused that year than any other year I was playing. Like when I was winning at first, it was easy. You know what I'm saying? Not to disrespect nobody and say that, everybody's game was garbage because I was winning. But, it was just, it wasn't the same type of me being focused trying to win every game. So I've never had a problem with losing because, like I said, losing is just a part of the game. But I always felt like this. Y'all FC cats, I'm going to be real with y'all, and I'm going to let y'all know this is the heartbeat of the league. Now, maybe nobody wants to say nothing about this, but y'all FC cats, y'all marched to a different drum when it came to the league per se back in the day. I'm not saying that it's the same way now, but y'all always march to a different drum. You know what I'm saying? Like with Moose. When Moose made that bogus ass trade with Maul. That was a bogus ass trade. Everybody knew it was a bogus ass trade, but that trade was allowed to slide. Then there was other trades that happened and other little things that was going behind closed doors. Other guys get suspended and kicked out the league. The league has always felt like that. And that's just how it was. I don't have a problem with it. I only have a problem with it when it's not fair all the way around. I believe in the hot pot effect. I believe if I touch the pot, I should get burnt. I feel like if he touched the pot, he should get burnt. I don't believe that he should touch the pot and y'all hand him a miss. You know what I'm saying? It should be fair all the way around. It should always be fair all the way around.
I will say this. Let me jump in right quick. I will say this. That Mook thing, like, I think we missed the ball on. We dropped the ball on that one. Because everybody knew that wasn't. I didn't even say nothing about that. Everybody knew that wasn't fair, and we said a lot of stuff about it being unfair, but we never did do anything. And that man went on and won. Now, I still give him credit for winning, but that ball was dropped. That wasn't.
2 Super Bowls off of that.
He won 2.
He beat me in one of them.
But
He beat me to get to him.
I feel like this. Since it got passed, I don't complain about it.
Yeah.
We just talking about it now. And so I've never really said nothing about it out in the chat because I don't want to keep stuff. I don't really want to keep shit up. But I do receive phone calls. I do get
there you go, Drew.
cats that call me and be like, man, that was some bogus stuff. So I don't have a problem with the way it's running now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a bank up job.
Yeah, I did ask him the other day, and he did say we was doing good. You did, Larry. I did ask you that.
Yeah, listen, man. Hey, I respect it, but I mean, the thing is, man, and I'm glad you got that off your chest, because, I mean, things you talking is like 2 or 3 matters ago, which is cool. Like, you could have been got that off your chest. I mean, you always had my number. Why you chose not to, to speak to me and speak to other people, I don't know.
All right,
but, I
Dylan.
mean, my line always been open. But at the same time, I respect it. And I think, like I told you, from the start, or what I even put out here in the start, it's been a whole lot of growth in this league. Because, man, it was definitely messed up, man. It was things coming, out of everywhere. Like I told you, man, like I'm trying to, not only be commissioner but play at the same time. So it wasn't.
You gotta understand.
Listen, I mean, and trust me, I suspended every one of them. When Luke bought the player from Zach, he lost every game he had that season. That he had that player.
He bought another guy though. He still came back and did some more changes.
Okay, I only know about the Aaron Rodgers trade as far as somebody exchanging money, but he got caught. He got suspended for that. As far as the deal that you talking with, as far as you talking about the deal with Maul, at that time when those trades I was saying was made, I don't think we had a rule or we had a committee that was going back and redoing trades. We actually just added that this year, and that's what Coco was there for, to basically
actually it is.
And they can go back, but it was before that. It was never nothing in place that we had, that would make somebody give a trade back. We was trying to, change different things, but like I say, man, at the end of the day, man, I mean, like I say, bro, for one, I respect you for you stating your opinion. I mean, because, everything, we ain't going to agree on everything. That's why it ain't just me doing it. Before in the beginning, it was kind of really just me doing it. And no, like I say, man, you can't, you can make 15 people, happy, but the other 15 ain't, or 17 or however you want to break it up. So, yeah, man, it was a ton of mistakes, and I take all the heat for that. I'm responsible for all of that. Like, I ain't throwing that on nobody from that situation.
Cole Kelly,
situations with
you ain't won nothing in MML. I'm gonna ride with you. Bet with you against the people. But you really can't talk either, Cole. I just like you, and you talking your shit right now.
Whether we agreed or not, man, I mean, I went to him like a man and said, look, man, hey, that's on me. And I went to him just like that, so, I mean, everything that I've done, and I know that, I felt wasn't right. I was a man, and I was
shouldn't even be talking, Cole.
who I had an issue with, and I thought
till you get to a bowl.
To other people in the league, I went to the store.
But I'm riding with you on that side. You playing good.
I hate that you held that grudge that long.
Screw your number one defense, Dylan. Screw your defense. Hey, okay, listen.
No, that's a bad way to put it.
Hold on.
That's a bad way to put it.
We going off. I'm telling you, it's a fab. We got people on the call. It's a 5-minute time limit. We gonna do this once a week. This was a good session.
Yeah, all right, fellas.
It was a good session, but it was a good session. Air stuff out. That's what I want. People to air their feelings out, and then you address them. This was great, but we got to move on. It was good talking to you, Larry. We're gonna go to the next caller. Is Larry still on there? All right, Larry, we'll get your call back. All right, we got to go to the next caller, Liddy. I don't want to get too far off with that.
That was your monkey ass fault. Gonna call that controversy.
Hey, all right, we gotta have the yin and yang on the show, Larry.
Well, you old people, motherfuckers, man.
Hey, we gotta have yin and yang. It's about.
I had to reach back into history. I forgot about what we mad about.
It's about ratings. It's about ratings. I'm gonna call who just told me to call now.
You motherfucker want they worried about where they ranked at, man. Y'all motherfucker play your game.
We ain't doing the rankings. This ain't the ranking show. This is. Let me call this guy. He say he got some shit to stir up. Let me call him. Hold on 1 second.
Hello?
Officer Hoyt, how you doing?
What's going on, man?
What's going on? We're going to give you a shot. You're the new guy in the league, Hoyt.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What you got to say, Hoyt? What you want to say to the commissioner?
Where the fuck has Marty Smack been at?
I don't know where Marty Smack been at. Marty Smack been disappeared.
Went against me, and I ain't heard from him since.
You right.
Third in the league, in the division behind the AI, man.
You
where
right.
He been at?
He ain't been focused. That's for damn sure since he beat you. Mr. Focus himself. Marty done disappeared.
I heard all this hype at the beginning of the year talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
You in the toughest division in the league. You gonna come in last place.
There ain't nobody. I ain't said that. Them motherfuckers with you ain't shit. But anyway, what was you gonna say,
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, tell these motherfuckers to quit calling McDonald's trying to order a Whopper. We ain't talking about that shit.
What? Yeah, we ain't talking.
McDonald's trying to order a Whopper.
Yeah, we don't do power rankings on here.
Let me ask
That's for the other shows.
What is the distinguishing, deciding factor between somebody getting kicked out of the league and somebody getting suspended? Because it sounds like what Mook did back in the past was deserving of getting expelled out.
Well, let me answer that right quick, Nitty. Then, since you can go ahead. What it is for me, Dylan, is this is PlayStation 5. We've made mistakes in the past. We let people get away with stuff, brought them back. You know, we got the same core guys. We know each other. We're not banning it anymore. That's why guys getting put out. We trying to keep it fair. If that happens today, guys will be removed. So we trying to go on from here. We got a good core group of guys. Really about 15 to 20 guys been playing within this league for about 4 to 5 seasons. And you know, we'll get the newcomers. We think y'all, the Cowboys, we think y'all good additions and that y'all gonna stick. But
y'all not gonna last for very long after I win a couple Super Bowls.
Everybody come in there saying that, Officer Hoyt, and trust me, they quit before they win. Just ask D Bosco. I want to call D Bosco too. I wonder where he at. He told me to give him a call. D Bosco get it cracking, but everybody come in with them aspirations. But it's only like 4 or 5 people in here who got a bowl, Dylan. So personally, I don't think you're gonna make it.
How many beat this year so far?
Huh? Dylan, this Officer Hoyt, I'm telling you, this is checkers, not chess. I mean, this is chess, not checkers, brother. This is chess, Dylan. Don't take these things like you winning, but don't get too far ahead, baby. This is chess. I keep telling you about week 17. When you see these guys again the second time, it'll be a whole different scheme. It'll be a whole different everything. That's why ain't nobody worried right now. You'll start seeing the real when them playoffs hit and the shit you think you doing now, you can't move the ball and you can't stop nobody because they was runners when you first met them and now they nothing but passes. I'm telling you, Dylan, I've been in this league. I done seen it. You got to win first, baby. You could think you can have all the confidence in the world, but these guys don't play when it comes to the playoffs.
And that's fine. But, yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit of shit to everybody. Coast still suck. Nelson 6-0 record. It shouldn't be 6-0.
Nelson shouldn't be.
I whooped his ass last night.
You did whoop Nitty ass. You should have threw that out there. You whooped on the Commish ass.
Yeah, man. Hey, trust me, man. These records don't mean nothing, bro. I mean, it's a lot of people, man, trying to figure this thing out, man, and it's definitely different in the playoffs, man. But you know, to get back to the suspensions and all that stuff, man, I'm hoping, man, that now, man, we got everything in order, man, to where we really don't have to even deal with
Kelly,
that.
we could bet me and you when we play
100% more solid than they was back when, you know, we were talking about the issues a minute ago. Like, I think every year, man, we improve, and it's finally to the point, man, where people are coming in and having fun.
Okay.
And like I say, man, that's just a salute to all y'all, man.
Oh,
you know,
Kelly, talk your stuff, though.
You know, with the show, it's like everybody is a part of it, man. It's not, you know, it was never meant for just me to be
that's
in control.
Dylan, 49ers.
Like that, man. Like, I wasn't never that, man. I just wanted to have fun with it, man. And, so, you know, now, man, you know, everybody feel like they're a part of it. And that's why everybody keep coming back. So, as far as that, man, like somebody got to really do some crazy shit, man, to really get booted out, or we know of you, trying to do some cheap stuff, like as you see with what we did earlier. We didn't even let it get to the point where that might happen.
Yeah.
We figured it could happen. Just on the fact that it could happen, we got it out of the league, so we didn't have to deal with that. And I mean, man, it just we got the right group of people to really, man, that's fair across the board. Like me, Chuck, and Coco might not agree on everything, but at the end of the day, man, we can come to an agreement and make decisions with ease, man, because we all got respect, not only for each other, man, but for y'all. So,
no doubt.
If you're a part of something, man, that's what you want to be about, man. It ain't all about me. That's why I say, hey, man, I deal with, the money and, the trophy, things like that. Chuck deal with, the technical parts of the stuff. And then, Coco, he deal with, the rules and, the regulations. And everybody combined got a part. So everybody ain't carrying the load, man. I mean, it's tough to even do some of the simple stuff because it's 31 other people thinking different than what you think. So just because it's a good idea to you, don't mean everybody else agree to it. But, at the end of the day, man, we just here to have fun. And that's where y'all come in.
And that's
so,
yeah.
Hey, the GOAT going to be calling, man.
Yeah, we going to call the GOAT. Huh?
Right.
I feel if you disrespect one of the commissioners, then you can get booed.
Yeah, that's disrespectful. I mean, everybody gonna talk a little stuff, but
two cats got a quick trigger, man. I sit back and laugh now, man. I ain't kicked nobody out in a long time. These boys right here, hey, you threaten anything about them, man? They pulling plugs. I done seen many people get kicked out. So y'all think they ain't got nothing to do with me.
all right. We got a 3-minute time limit. It was good talking to you, Officer Hoyt, and
All right, man. I'll talk to y'all later.
we'll get back with you, man.
Yeah, hey, hit Drew up, man.
I'm about to hit Drew. All right, Drew, you next on the line. I'm about to give you. Oh shit, it dropped. I think that's Nitty phone. We're gonna give you a call once he called me back though, Drew. Anyway, we trying to, have fun with it. I'm trying to store a little stuff too. It ain't nothing personal, man. Me personally, I think, everybody get their feelings out. I don't think nobody in this league really dislike each other. I don't personally. I don't think nobody do, man. But I'm a guy that believe in you talk stuff over, you stir it up, you have fun, everybody feelings out, you go from there, man. You know how people feel, so you ain't assuming nothing. I don't assume anything. If I got something to say, I'm going to ask you, and you could always ask me. That's what this is about. If you want to call the commish, get something off your chest you don't feel was right, go ahead. What the hell? I'm waiting for Nitty to call me back. Nitty, call me back so we can call Drew. I can't call him if y'all on the...
Okay, Chuck, hold on, bro.
I was about to say, call me back. Are you going to call Drew?
Oh, we lost you, man. Hey, can you hear us, Chuck?
Yeah, Coco on there?
Yeah, he on there, man.
Hold on, let me call Drew.
That long finger looked like a thumb. That's why you keep hanging the phone up.
I don't know, it just be dropping. Hold on, I'm about to call Drew. Let me call, I think I got, where's Drew? I am getting old, though. I can't see. I need some damn glasses. That's what I need. Oh, here go Drew right here.
Oh,
all right, we about to call Drew. Oh, it hung up on me.
Yo, what it do?
Drew, what up?
What up, though?
Hold on, Drew. I got you on, but that did mess up the thing. That's why I told Nitty to call me back so we could all talk. Once we get them back on, Drew, we want to hear what you got to say. They call you the GOAT. You on Mount Rushmore. We know you cocky. We know you got all the confidence in the world. We know you going to talk your shit. But Drew, like I say, you ain't won in a while, so I want to see what you're gonna do. I want to see can you come back.
Listen, how can you win if the chips are stacked against you? How many times have I been cheated?
Yeah, you do bring that up once, Drew.
How many times?
I only remember once. What you got? You think you've been cheated more than once?
So the boost gate was one, right?
I forgot about Boostgate. That's what they called it, Dylan. It was called Boostgate.
Okay, so the boost gate was one, right?
The Boostgate was one. I feel like I cheated out of it too. I might have knocked you off that year. I don't know.
Let's be real. So the boost gate is one. They brought a champion, a pro player to beat me. Yes or no?
I ain't gonna say who they was, but a pro player was bought in the league. That is true.
Why though?
Uh,
Because nobody beat me or Larry. Yes or no?
that might be true.
We have to keep it a $150 right now. That's all we're doing, keeping it a $150. They couldn't beat me and Larry for multiple years.
Yeah, y'all dominated during that time. I will agree.
So they had to bring in pro players and boost gates and those players to beat us. I'm the fucking GOAT and Larry the fucking GOAT. 1A, 1B, period.
Well, I think. Oh, here they go right here. Hold on, Drew. Drew, you there? Hello? Hello? Nitty. We having technical difficulties with Drew. What the fuck? Nitty gotta call me. Drew gonna be a good interview though, cause I actually want to get back to that. Drew feels as though he's been cheated, and it is some questionable things. The Boostgate scandal was Drew was in a championship for that year. Drew was also in the championship when they brought in a pro player. He did lose that year, so that's two. I want to hear what other ones he say, but that is definitely two. We need a better producer. No, it's just this phone, man. We need to, get a better way. I don't know. Like Nelson was saying something about Zoom calls. We might have to start doing the Zoom calls. We'll look into that later, but I don't know what Nitty is doing. The phone keep dropping, but I want that to be a good interview. Hear what Drew got to say. Voice his opinion. There you go. It's Coco. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how they gonna do it? How we gonna connect
I'm
like
trying
that?
to get it to learn.
Huh? You trying to get what? Coco. Technical, we gonna be firing some people after this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hang up with you, Chuck, and let Nitty call you back so we can join in on the conference.
Alright.
Alright.
Nitty.
Yeah, I'm on.
You on?
Hey, Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me, Chuck?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, we all good now?
I can hear you.
Okay, now I'm gonna call Drew again. Yeah.
Okay.
Drew called me. Actually, Drew called me because it worked better like that. It won't disconnect.
I called you, like I got all y'all on the line, but I think when you called Drew, you got off.
Yeah, but Drew gotta call me. Or I gotta call him. So but it's just right now. It's just saying you.
Try having Drew call me.
Drew, call. Nah, who you got? You got you and Coco, right?
Yeah, I could probably blend him in if you call.
Drew, call Nitty. Cause I want to finish that one, Drew. If you can hear me.
Yeah, because we didn't hear none of that.
Yeah.
Right.
He was saying about how he been.
Okay, here you go.
That's him.
Okay, is all this on now?
Drew.
Yo.
All right, yeah, all of us on.
Yeah, we good.
All right, go ahead, Drew. Start, Drew. Finish. I know. I heard you say about Boostgate and about them bringing in a pro player. You was cheated. You say you to go. What was another time, Drew?
Listen, you said that I wasn't shit no more because
I did, Drew.
Oh, listen, you said because I haven't did nothing lately.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How many times was I fucking cheated is what I'm saying. I can't do nothing if I make it to the fifth and get cheated. I'm the fucking GOAT.
All right, Drew.
There's no question about that. Can't nobody be like, Drew ain't. It's A, 1 Drew, B, Larry, 1B, period.
So you don't think Mook should be up there?
He got too many crazy ass incidents.
So what puts me not in the category? Because I got 3 Super Bowls myself.
He got 3. Coco got 3.
Yeah, Coco's up there too. I'm not. Hold on, listen. One thing we're not gonna do. I'm not no hater. I don't do that. Coco was definitely up there. There ain't no question. He's definitely up there.
Okay. But the Mount.
Who did I put on the Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, the Mount Rushmore was you, Larry, Mook, and Coco. So you actually own Mount Rushmore.
That's who I put on the Mount Rushmore for championship.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I agree with that. But
you saying you should have 2 more championships?
it ain't no question. I wasn't gonna lose. I really should have more than that. I really should have 3 for real.
What was the other one?
That one you skipped. I hadn't lost no game yet.
I skipped one?
Yeah. When you
the one got advanced at the end of the season. I think he hit the advance twice or something like that. It went fast.
No, I'm gonna have to, that was on Nitty that year.
It was the Final Four. Well, no, the one I don't know. It was.
Yeah, that was the Final Four.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, something happened. That wasn't me. I skipped the Super Bowl. I did do that. I'll take the fall for that one.
It could have been Donald Trump. I know I was winning. I should have had 3 more Super Bowls on the top that I got. Only issue I got with the Mount Rushmore. I'm not saying that he ain't good, because he is good. But he got too many asterisks by his motherfucking name. If you don't got no asterisk, I don't got no asterisk.
I mean,
you ain't got an asterisk. Larry ain't got one.
When I put it out there earlier, I said, it was a lot of stuff. I'm just, at the end of the day, I got to give a trophy to somebody, and it was a lot of stuff going on. That's why I'm glad, for one reason, we on this side, because I feel now everybody
it's fresh.
got a clean slate as far as gameplay, and I feel like everybody is starting even at the same time. So really, what you do from here on, that's going to be way more respected than anything that anybody ever done, because a lot of stuff was going on. But I'm not taking nothing away from nobody. But I'm just saying, from here on out, I think it's going to be a whole lot more respected, because I think everybody is on the same level as far as, everybody playing the right way. We keeping all the bullshit out like we supposed to. And I just think it's just a better format than what it was in the beginning.
Well, guess what though? You're right. I agree with you. Right. I agree with you, son. But the format is only fucked up because of some of them assets. You see what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be as bad if it was for people buying players, Mook.
Absolutely right.
And people bringing in players, Mook.
Absolutely right.
You know what I mean?
You got a legit team. I mean, you got a legit.
He got a legit beef.
And I respect that. The whole key, man. Like even with Larry calling in, I think, man, it's like at some point, man, we got to get beyond that, because everything wasn't perfect, man. I mean,
I
we
believe
was building
that
it,
too.
and when you build something, man, I mean, let's look at something simple. Let's look at the computer when it first got built to the computer we got now. I mean, it's a totally different situation. So, I mean, as we get better and keep a core group of people, then things is going to be a lot more smoother and a lot more better. Because now, I mean, like I said, I just think we're in a better place now than where we came from. But at the same time, you know, you can't take what somebody won. Now, I mean, it's a lot of them that's fucked up. Trust me. I believe a lot of them is fucked up. I mean, I feel like I got fucked out of one. Some people maybe feel I shouldn't have one, whatever. But, I mean, you know, I just took my L and kept it moving.
Yeah.
I said, oh, man.
Actually,
because Mook beat me. Listen, the Mar trade cost me the Super Bowl because he played me with.
He beat me to get there.
In the beginning, he didn't have that. And I lost that game.
I should have been to more bowls.
About that. See? Answer.
I don't know why this phone keep cutting off. The phone keep cutting off, but that ain't mine. I think that's them Ipsy niggas connection. But I should have been more. Boostgate affected me. I was in that conference championship on Boostgate. I should have been at the Super Bowl. Nitty, that's your phone. That ain't mine.
No, I mean, that way overloaded. Let me get everybody back. Tell everybody to give me a call. I'll blend them in.
Hey, I know. Call back, Drew. That's them Ipsy niggas.
Call back too.
Coco, call back. Yeah, he brings some valid points though, but
no, he
probably would have. But I will say, like you said, it affected me. Mook getting that player, he beat me in the playoffs once he went on that run. Once he got Kyler Murray, and on the Boost Gate, I was in that conference championship and lost when he went on and beat Drew. So, you know, Drew felt he would have beat me, but hey, I beg to differ. I should have been in about 3 or 4 bowls. You know, I ain't gonna say I would have won them, but you know.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I mean, like, I just want to give these guys their credit, man. I mean, like I say, man,
everybody know Drew one of the best.
Grew from, you know, all them situations. Let me see if I can get these dudes back in. Hold on.
I'm saying I stick by it. Him and Larry are has-beens. Larry and Drew will never win another title in MML.
Let me get him back in.
Especially being on my side of the draw.
Hold on 1 second, bro.
This is chess, not checkers. I play playoff football. Remember that, Dylan. If you ever run across me again in the playoffs, this regular season, we just getting our team right. I'm built for this. Look at Hey, Drew, call back.
Okay, y'all go ahead.
Hey,
Drew. Coco in.
Drew on the phone.
Hey, he does. Funny as hell.
Y'all great.
Yeah.
You can't say has been when I've been cheated out of so many. I've made it to
Drew.
Eight Super Bowls. Coco beat me fair and square. Larry beat me fair and square.
All seriously, Drew, I do that to pump you up. In all seriousness, I do that to piss you off so you can come back a killer. Everybody in the league know you're a killer, but Drew, you did not win it last year, and it had nothing to do. That stuff happened maybe 2 years ago. Last year you didn't win it. Now we know you went through your health issues, and we know that. Trust me, you wasn't playing, so that played a part. But I'm going off last year you didn't win it. Larry ain't won it since he dominated the first 4 years. He is just Larry. Until he get to the bowl, he's just Larry.
I'm not discrediting that at all. What you said, 100% correct. I didn't win last year. I got fucking sick. Damn near died twice. I'm fucking back now. We talking about
all right. Okay. Let's talk your shit.
My consistency when I joined this motherfucker, what I've been doing since I came in.
You've been dominating.
Period. It ain't never no playoffs that I ain't ever made, ever, except for when I got sick. Only reason. So for 5 matches, you know I'm going to be in the playoffs, whether I win or not. That's neither here nor there. The only people that give me fair and square in them chips is Coco and Larry. Them other chips, that shit is a fucking LeBron asterisk, and he wouldn't even fucking got them chips if it wasn't for goddamn Young Dog and Young Dolph and Young Uzi Vert and all that goddamn.
Hey, Drew. Hey, so I just think, man, with YouTube and everybody looking at it now, I think the league done caught up with you, man. That's what I think. Even though you're still tough, I think we done caught up with you.
That's the maximum ballistic it is.
Yo, fellas, I got about a few more minutes and I'm going to bed. I got to work early.
Okay. All right, Coco.
All right, for sure, fam.
Coco and Nick, how many years I've been telling y'all niggas to get on YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, I'm on that. Well, not this year, but
yeah, I mean, I hear you, man.
I don't look at it this year.
Like I say, man, I give everybody their respect, man. I ain't never put an asterisk or nothing. All I do is pay the winner and send the trophy, bro. That's all I do.
Well, Drew ain't got no
I
asterisk.
give you the respect. I mean, you know, I don't. When I took an L, I didn't say nothing. I just fight, man. That's all I do. Hey, my thing is, man, I gotta compete, man. Now, you know, the goat stuff, man. I'll leave that. You know, y'all want them for a reason, regardless of how you want them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, man. I mean, you know, a lot of people take it more serious than others, man. But you know, I think like right now, man, with everybody on a new system, I don't think we not coming into this championship with nobody got an asterisk on it. You know. Okay,
All right, Coco.
Easy, bro. Thanks for getting in.
Yeah.
I think now, man, is like, you know, where the real two legends gonna prove themselves. I mean, if you was winning before, you got a brand new platform. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like, you know, we had to go through them bumps and bruises, man, to get where we at. Now where we at, I think, man, whoever wins from here on out gonna be well respected without no blemishes or issues.
I do too.
Nothing hold nobody back. You know, nothing. I mean, and it's cool, man, for people to get what they got to get off their chest. Because, I mean, think about it in real life. You know, people say that Pittsburgh won their Super Bowl because they was on steroids. But shit, at the end of the day, they still 4-time champions. Can't nobody take nothing. They said Brady put flats on balls. And, I mean, every team got a story on how they won it from the team that didn't win it. So, I'm just respecting the guys that got them because it's hard enough to get. But if you win this one, I'm really giving you your credit. Like, shit, you can win one of these, and I'm gonna say you to go. Shit, until somebody beat you.
Yeah, Fag gonna be different. That's why I'm anticipating the playoffs so much, man. I just want to see, especially on the NFC, because I think that playoffs is nothing but killers, and matchups make a difference, and anybody can lose, man. I'm saying you and Larry right now, but I just really think anybody can win it this year. That's why I can't wait for the playoffs.
It might be a new guy, though.
It could be a new guy.
I guess it might be somebody new.
Fuck no.
It might be somebody new, man. And the reason why I say that, because what people may consider the sorriest person could be the guy that gives you the most problems and knocks you out. Not that he's better than you. It's just maybe the way he plays.
Yeah, you know, his style.
Some people ain't really that good to me. That's how I feel. But their style of playing will be like a knife in your back. You know, some people make you play their way, and if you play their style, they're gonna have the advantage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just how I look at it. There's a lot of dudes that's just offensively gifted. They can score from everywhere. They can pass. They can run. They can do it all. Play D. Then you got dudes that you look at what they do and you say, how the fuck is they winning like this? And it ain't nothing special about what they doing, but shit, they got the formula to win. So, you know, it's just, for me, it comes down to that.
I really feel that. Ray to me, Ray is all right. Ray good. I ain't going to say Ray ain't good. But for some reason, Ray beats me consistently, and it pisses me off because I don't feel he's better than me. But it's something about him.
I mean, yeah,
he is a bad matchup for me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Some guys in here can beat everybody, and they feel they no matter what, they gonna win. But you know, man, especially this new one, man, whoever plays the best D gonna win. I don't even think it's gonna be about your offense.
Ray is somebody that,
you know, whatever that might be the person who win it all.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't be want to see Ray in the playoffs. He's a bad matchup.
I like Dylan's game. I like, you know, truthfully, I like Twins' game when he playing the way he plays.
Yeah,
it frustrates a lot of people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Rose got a tough game if you let him play his game. Larry got a tough game if you let him play his game.
I hate Larry game the most.
He ain't finna do shit.
Larry gonna make you play his game.
But if he punting, you know, if he making 60-yard field goals and running the ball, you know, like he run it and playing solid D, then if you playing his game, you probably not gonna beat him.
Yeah, you're not gonna beat him playing this game. That's no doubt.
So you know, man. I mean, and it's enough new guys in here, man, that can offset everything that we talking about. But you know, I mean, coming in the season, man, a lot of dudes thought they was the GOAT, man, and records ain't looking too good.
Hey.
So I mean, you know, you get your credit, bro. You get your credit for sure.
I don't know why this nigga Stevon saying that he back and all this. That nigga's gonna turn sugar.
I just gave him a trade though. I just gave Stevon a trade. That's why he talking. I gave him a quarterback. Yeah, I just let him get Winston. Huh?
What happened to Uncle Rico?
Dude, come here. Love you.
Uncle Rico was love.
Act like you done gave this nigga a shoe.
I know, James Winston. Hey, nigga, it's a Jew compared to Felipe. This nigga thought he was about to do something with Felipe Franks, a 60 rated overall player.
Hey, look, this nigga, he gonna put some lotteries on him. Somebody can eat that shit.
James Winston. He don't even got no means. He gotta go find a pick.
He ain't got no means for James.
Hey, wait a minute, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Chuck, what did you get for James Winston, Chuck?
Mariota.
Chuck, what you get for James Winston? Don't make me cut my game on. What you give me for James Winston?
I gave him Jameis Winston. He gave me Mariota and 2 picks.
Mariota?
Yeah.
That first pick?
No, he gave me a second and a third. And a second and a third.
You try to be nice.
I'm trying to be nice. I felt I raped him. I mean, I wasn't going to play Winston. I got Kyler Murray. I got a second and a third. So now I got 3 first rounds, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds. We about to build our defense.
Check this out.
That nigga was desperate.
Hey, Drew, if you'd have had Jameis Winston, would you have got that first pick from me?
If I had who? Jameis Winston?
Yeah, would you have got that?
Man, y'all wouldn't have let that go down.
I would have.
Y'all wouldn't have let. If I would have told that man to give me that first round pick, y'all wouldn't have let that go down.
Listen, that nigga didn't have no choice but to give you that first pick.
You actually right. I might have screwed myself out of that. Because that nigga didn't have no choice.
That nigga quarterback is stepping the pew. He didn't have no choice but to give you the first round.
Man, he was so happy to give me that second and third. I screwed myself. I probably could have got his first.
I trade on that nigga shit. I'd have gave him what I had in the backyard, nigga.
This fool say he was willing to give up his first 2. I don't know. I was just trying to get rid of Winston.
You ain't shit, man. You ain't no good GM, man.
Listen, Chuck. You watch Steven game. This nigga throw the ball to the other team consistently. He ain't got no choice but to give up no first.
Man, come on, man. That nigga Stevon, when Stevon gonna rob you, nigga, you got robbed and don't get robbed. Then he got Jameis Winston and kept his first pick, man.
That he gonna throw 30.
He should be mad at you right now.
Man, Jameis
He gonna throw 30 deep balls and be satisfied with 2 of them that he kept.
Exactly, man. That first round pick, man, would have been in the bag, nigga. You right now, man, you could be scouting this draft, nigga, really looking at some good shit.
And it would have been a top pick.
Hey, I'm like Coach Kelly, man. I might even give out the GM of the Year award, man. But Chuck, you ain't in that money.
For real though, I'm gonna say that like this. For real, I like Nelson game.
You like Nelson? I ain't seen Nelson yet. I ain't seen this game
He
yet.
He don't play crazy. He don't do nothing out the way. He just plays.
Yeah, Nelson is consistent, man. He is. He do, man. And Nelson, man, listen, what's funny about that motherfucker, man, They be kicking his ass. Nelson be over there crying and shit, and then as soon as the play go his way, he all of a sudden turned into a G and shit.
I gotta watch every time Nelson play. For some reason, I be doing something.
I like Cole Kelly, cause that nigga be popping shit on that stream.
Yeah, Cole Kelly funny.
But he really do play good. I'll be popping Cole Kelly though, but he didn't get me a run for my money a couple times.
I was about to say I played in another league. Cole Kelly is tough when he get his game
up. He got a
up.
little crowd over there and shit. Yeah, Dylan, man. Dylan just like, man, well, I don't even know what to say about him, man. He dope too, man. I like Dylan. Man.
I like Dylan game,
like
but
Dylan,
I don't
man,
know if he gonna win it.
He put a whole new spin on it, man, and he played that game, man. But it looks like motherfucker kicking your ass and he cool as hell. So you don't even. It's like motherfucker hit you, man. It's already hit that motherfucker back because he's so cool. Yeah, Dylan cool motherfucker, man. He a good dude. But look though, my favorite game though, I ain't gonna hold you up. My shit is cocaine cowboy over here. You know what I'm doing? I'm passing. Don't give a fuck. You can do it or not stop. But that nigga Larry, bro, that nigga got some shit.
Larry do, man. I keep telling yes.
Larry got some shit, and I'm thinking like, I'll play that nigga. This might be tough.
Man, that nigga defense is unbelievable.
Is it going to be tough?
I know. I done played him. Don't let him lull you to sleep and you done. Larry, I might have to call that fool Larry Legend. He might be back.
You can't make no mistakes on him, man. To me, him and Rose play similar, but he's more disciplined than Rose. You know, because Rose will get out of his shit sometimes, but Larry...
Dylan, I don't care if you got the number one defense or not. Larry defense is killers.
It's like he has you trying to mimic the shit he's doing.
That's what he do.
Crazy, man. Yeah, he's frustrated to death, man.
All right, then. All right, man. Well, we gonna end the show on this note, man, because I gotta go ahead. I gotta smoke. Unless y'all want to keep going.
Yeah, man. This was a good one, man. Go ahead and end it, Chuck, man.
Yeah, this
I appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you. Hold on. What you say, Drew?
Just sign off when I'm the go. That's it.
I can't say that, Drew. You one of them.
The consistency, man, is there, man. I mean, you know.
Everybody know that, though.
It's a share spot. I say that. I mean, I can't give you all the credit, but, man, you ain't did nothing but win since you went here. So, man, can't nobody deny that.
And everybody know that.
You know, do everything, do everything. Like I say, man, like, shit, man, I got respect for you.
I wouldn't bet against you, Drew.
But one more thing. I'm about to get Steven Lamar because that's the only day that's
Man, that nigga had but the Lamar last year. You give him Lamar, he gonna throw more interceptions. Steven just done. His meta better. His meta ain't shit. I gifted him. I could have got a first. I wasn't thinking. All right. All right, man. All right. All right, y'all. Yeah. All right, peace. All right, MML, that's it. That's the first. We ain't going to go this long every time. This is just the first Commish's Corner show. So y'all can call in. We're probably going to do it once a week. Something like that. If y'all got some concerns, we'll come back on the show. But we enjoy... I enjoy everybody participation. I like the way the league moving forward. Not only this show, I watch Nelson's. I'm going to watch Dylan and Ray's. I like it because everybody brings something different to the table. And guys engaged this year. We're going to forget about the past too. And we're going to keep moving forward, man. My only hope is that we can fill the league up. Have a waiting list or something and keep this league going. But anyway, it was a great show. Thanks. And y'all can argue that in the chat code, Kelly. Best run defense. We're going to look it up. Peace.